I intend to be simply but a reflection of what you already know, so that you may better know yourself. Oh, didn't even have to ask. So we have timing as the first card. We have trust here. There's a big feeling of trust. We have official person. Timing and official person. Oh, and we have half truths. And journey. We're going to get one more. Okay, two more. And we have occupation and then ending that came out together in that order. Bottom of the deck is family room, which is about keeping secrets. $55, $22, $46, $10, $34, $19. Okay, you are not aware of this. Okay, so you are currently experiencing in your reality something that you firmly believe is true, but it's not. It's not. It's only partly true. But I think this is going to be revealed to you in a very official way. Somebody of authority in divine timing will. It's funny because this is somebody of authority, but it doesn't feel like a uniformed person. Someone of authority is going to reveal what has been kept secret. The half truth has been preventing you from letting go and putting an ending. Okay, it doesn't feel like an occupation though. Now it does say all mental and physical activities, a lot of effort. Okay, so an official person is going to clarify a half truth. I hate that term. I'm sorry. A lie, right? Um, that is partly there is some truth in the lie. It's a reason. Okay, it's the intention behind that caused an effect. That's what it is. The reason that you are holding on to is not true. And someone with authority is going to tell you the full truth that will allow you to release this and really put it to rest. Where all your effort was going. You're going to have an ending to where all of your effort, it's like your energetic. Where you're hemorrhaging energy at this time. the reason is not true. It's not true. The outcome is still true, but the reason is not true. The reason is not true. Okay, and you haven't been able to detach. I can't tell if it's you haven't been able to detach. It's probably both. Are you spending a lot of time thinking about why something ended? Like going over and over about the reason why? Because you can't, because it doesn't, there's something about it that just sits funny? Or okay, so, all right, so I'm getting a scenario where something ended and you are sitting there and you are trying to piece together or rationalize all of the things that could have contributed to the reason that it ended. Okay, we're going to use death as an example because I think it'll be easier. Okay, so a person dies of a cardiac event, right? They die of a heart attack. And because you are so like distraught over the death, you piece together all of the reasons the heart attack could have happened, right? Like all of the reasons. The person smoked, they were overweight, they took too much, pre-workout, they did cocaine, they just weren't healthy. It just happened, like all those pieces, right? Which doesn't change the fact that you're not letting it go, right? You're not letting it go because you're upset about it, right? But you're using the reason as like the reason is why you can't let it go. And the reason is not necessarily the truth. The truth is they had a heart attack. All the reasons that you're giving all the supporting evidence, right, is that because you can't wrap your brain around that the person is gone. Similar to like a relationship. So your person is gone. And they say it's because you went different ways. You were growing in different directions. Um, yeah, they just, no particular reason, they were just growing in different directions, right? And so you're like trying to piece together, let's say they weren't happy. I'm just not happy. I just wasn't happy. I think going this way, I'll be happy. And then you start trying to piece together all of the reasons that they could maybe not be happy. Well, it doesn't change the fact that they still left, but you're not letting them go because you're sitting there trying to piece together the rationale behind their reason for leaving. And their reason for leaving is not even, that wasn't even the whole truth. That was essentially a lie. They weren't happy because they wanted Sally down the street. They weren't happy because, I don't know, you didn't let them take naps on Saturdays. Whatever. Like, it's like partly true, I guess. There's parts of it that are true. But is that the whole reason as they understand it? No. No, of course not. So you're trying to fill in the gaps, which is essentially not letting it go. And you're going to have somebody, an authoritative person, a person with authority. I don't think that their uniform has anything to do with it. I think it would either be like this person, somebody who actually knows, someone who knows is going to come to you in timing, in divine timing, whenever it's set up to be, to give you that full truth, the secrets that they were keeping. We do have adjudication here. It might be an official person. It doesn't really feel like an official person, but it might, or it might, trigger court events, um, court documents, work with the death example, work with the dissolution of a relationship example. It might be a restraining order, who knows? Okay, a whole lot of fear in there. But the reason behind the message is that you trusted this. You had a lot of trust in this. I could feel the trust when I was pulling the cards out. You had a lot of trust in this. You had a lot of faith in this. But there's something about that reason The reason for the ending that just didn't stick with you. It didn't, there's something about it. Well, so I'm here to ease your suffering and say it's because it wasn't totally true. Now you can let it go. Now you don't have to figure it out. Now you know what that feeling is. That feeling is your intuition saying something is wrong. But your logical mind isn't going to be able to figure out what it is because it doesn't know. So it can regurgitate the same data as long as it wants to. Like it's still going to regurgitate the same data. No new data is going to come in. Like, you're just going to keep going through it. All right, what else can we tell the viewer at this time? Chemistry. Escape. Third party. Oh, or disagreements, habits, daydreaming. Oh, last one. And then time and reflection. Isn't that interesting? Unsatisfied at the bottom of the deck. Are you picking up what I'm putting down here? Okay, the example that I gave you about the relationship that ended and the person said that they were just unhappy. This is the reason right here. Ooh, that makes me the person of authority, but really I'm just a reflection of you, so technically it's you. Okay, so this person, for whoever I'm reading for, right? This is your time, and this is your reflection. Your person left because of chemicals. Whatever chemicals means to you, whatever drug of choice, alcohol, whatever. No dose, who cares? Chemicals. Could be hormones as well. Chemicals used during escapism to a third party, or including a third party, or while they were with a third party. Disagreements regarding their habits. You knew about this chemical use, or you knew about this third party, or you knew about all of them, or at least you knew about their tendency to use escapism when they were, bothered or whatever. And then we have daydreaming here. So this is something that was almost premeditated. So the fact that they said, I don't know, just wasn't happy. No, bitch, you actually planned this out. Like you thought about it. You thought about the chemicals, you thought about the escapism, you thought about the third party, you talked about, you talked about how you guys disagreed on their habits regarding escapism, which could have included chemicals, and it could have included third party. Maybe third party at the time was just electronic or something. Just saying, I don't know. But that's all these secrets that you have no idea about. But you actually do because you showed it to me. And now I'm reflecting it back to you. This is your divine timing. So what that means is all that effort that you were putting into determining whether or not this was a half truth or a whole truth or nothing but the truth, so help me God, there's where your adjudication comes in, right? Whether that was it, like this is it. This is it. You already knew what it was. You're going to take one listen to this and you're going to be like, you were the one blocking it. You were the one, you had to listen when you were ready. So you must be ready. Holy moly. Okay, I don't feel trust at all. Actually, I feel those like butterflies right before you know that you're about to hear really bad news after somebody you care about says we need to talk. Or your boss says, "Can I see you for a minute?" No, 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 it's can we talk? I need to talk to you for a minute. Like that. What is that? Anxiety? High levels of anxiety? Okay. All right. Um, okay. What advice or confirmation can we give to the viewer at this time. A leap of faith. Okay. What about the leap of faith? Take a leap of faith on your intuition. Take a leap of faith on your intuition. You haven't been listening to your intuition because your intuition would have already told you this. You already know the answer you seek. Addiction, right there. Addiction. Love from your past. Longing, that's that daydreaming. And acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, is there anything else that we can do here? I know that there's not, like I said, I don't feel that trust anymore. Let's do some verification for the viewer, please. Let's make this concrete. Hidden emotions about a new love. What did I say? Daydreaming. This was premeditated. Hidden emotions, those secrets that are kept. The new love, that's that third party. Don't get hung up on the word love. It's not love. Trust me. It's not love. Spring and regain your balance. This is for your growth. So I use these cards right here. These cards don't mean time of year. If it, if it resonates, take it as time of year. This is growth. This is growth. This is for your growth so that you can regain balance. We have good luck and vivid dreams. Good luck and vivid dreams. It doesn't feel like a dream. It feels like a forward projection. Like you had goals. You had big goals. Oh, it might have been big goals for this relationship. This is for your closure. Acceptance and closure. Acceptance and closure. So we have regrets, isolation, busy and distracted, chaser, slow and steady, generous offer, third party. Okay, so it is quite possible that while you were living life, while you were doing the things that you needed to do, your person started becoming kind of isolated, or at least changed a little bit, started acting a little distant or so. You were busy, and very slowly, man, I feel like it was, and then we ended up with family concerns, so there's that secret. I feel like this was electronic. Oh, that hurts my heart. I feel like this was, the chemistry and the escapism started before that this person left. It started before. You might have missed it. That might have been part of their isolation of why they pulled away a little bit. Like, you might have seen it. You might have addressed it. The third party thing likely happened at the same time. At least the daydreaming about it did. I have a feeling that there was communication. There was communication prior to it, but it's full blown now. Like, it's straight up like a thing now. But it doesn't matter because you guys are not together. Like, you're, yeah. All right, we have ego death. Fear and anxiety, spiritual awakening, new perspective. Your person might be going through it. They might be going through it. I hope that they, I hope they are. Unexpected message. Oh no. Oh, of a new friendship and an energy cleanse with inner child healing. That would be nice. All right. What can the viewer look forward to besides acceptance and closure? Give the viewer something. Come on, because everything happens for a reason, just like you said. A brand new beginning. A brand new beginning. Look how happy that person is. I got all I need. Do they even have a dog in this one? They don't. They're like, I don't even have to worry about the dog. I just got the things that I love, my glorious things in my bag, and I'm out. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're going to be way more discerning next time, won't you? Man, I can feel the tightness of your chest right below your breastbone right now. Like I can feel that almost like you got the wind knocked out of you, but it's in your heart and it's like this. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna, you know now. That's what you wanted, right? Take it. Use it. Time. Reflection. What did I say when I started? I am simply reflecting back to you what you already know so that you can learn more about yourself. That's it. Who cares about this person? Don't even worry about this person. Just focus on you. Focus on you. The whole point of this message, right, was that in divine timing, an authoritative person, you, would tell you exactly what you needed to know, the secrets that were being kept, the reasons that you could not let go of that half truth, right? So that you could actually take all that effort and end it, put down the constant thoughts about it. Now you've got it. Your person is never going to come to you and say this. And I have a feeling that you actually have the other, like, tangible evidence that is not just the co-creation of a moment, this now moment that you and I are simultaneously creating this message that came from you that you already know about. But I bet you have tangible evidence. I bet you have enough historical evidence to support at least the theory. I mean, give it serious speculation, support the theory. You wouldn't be 23 minutes in if you didn't. Or maybe just like to hear my voice. All right. You are unconditionally loved and supported by the universe. So is this person and their third party, plural. All right. Until next time, take care of yourself. And congratulations on your brand new beginning.